It's the third Thursday, and you know what that means. New Home Stars All-Star Sales Call. We're going to do a special edition. It's December. We're going to actually have corporate leaders do a question and answer session here. So we've got a few people from our corporate office, and we're going to be answering any questions that you might have about, whoops, we got to turn that off. We got to answer any questions that you might have. But before we do that, we want to recognize the top performers from the previous month. So in the month of November, for top net sales, we have Mark Keating, that 12 net sales. Wow, congratulations. You got the #1 spot on the national platform. We also have Joyce Hewitt and Ted Giannis with 7 net sales. Let's congratulate them as well. For top sales volume, we have Mark Keating leading the way with $4.6 million. Congratulations. These numbers are a little small here, hard to read. Mike Bell with $2.2 million, and Scott Sagar with $2.0 million. Congratulations. Alright, so what we want to do here is, if you have any questions that you want to ask the corporate support office, please use the chat box on your computer, and it's right next to the video. You can ask any questions that you might have, and we'll kind of moderate and go through them. You could also shoot me a text at 847-387-0865, so if you have any questions that you want to know, some insight from a team that helps support you guys in the field, please share your questions. So I want to introduce Annalisa, and we'll kind of go one by one and do a brief introduction of everyone at the table. So Annalisa.
Hi everyone, my name is Annalisa, and I'm the Company Engagement Coordinator.
Hey guys, it's Rick DeGrado, your Financial Analyst.
Hey everyone, it's Erin Lyons. I'm the Communications Specialist here.
Chris Liskowski, Marketing Manager.
Kiana Grimes, Developer on New Home Connect.
Hey, I'm Mike Scott, HR Manager.
Taylor Hallop, Director of Corporate Operations.
All right, so we want to start off with this question out of Colorado. How does someone become a rock star of the month? And I think the person to ask that question is our Annalisa.
Yeah, so basically what we do to decide on the Rockstar of the Month is a corporate team here gets together and we just discuss everyone that has been nominated throughout the month. And usually the Rockstar of the Month has been nominated 2 to 3 times already, so this person has probably already received a t-shirt and wine glasses. So this person is just someone who is nominated all the time, and they really, really stand out and always are going above and beyond.
Awesome. Any tips on how anyone from here can offer some tips on what it takes to become a rock star of the month? Like, what do you have to do to become a rock star? And Mike, I think this is a perfect question for you. You deal with the HR department. You see the success stories. You know the people that are coming up on that list over and over and over again. Tell us about some of the qualities that are required, or rather needed to become nominated for this prestigious award.
Absolutely. So 2 things that I can think off right off the bat here. The first one is obviously producing on the sales floor. So you have to have a great month and go above and beyond to get those final sales. I think the second thing, Chris, is definitely your communication and what you're doing on New Home Connect. I mean, I think that's absolutely huge. We have a platform here that takes our national sales team into one system. And if you're a leader on New Home Connect and you're doing what you need to be doing in your model home, I think you have a good running to be Rockstar of the Month.
One thing I think is worth mentioning, every Friday, all of our sales leaders, directors, managers get on a weekly call, and they are describing stories to us. And everyone probably get to hear it. Probably Dave always said it's his favorite part of the call. Sometimes we spend 30 minutes literally talking about these stories. So make sure maybe your sales director knows what you're doing. I mean, do good things, make sure they know about it, and then eventually we'll hear about it too.
And not only do you get recognized by your managers and directors for becoming the Rockstar of the Month, but you also get featured in our corporate monthly newsletter, Neighborhood Notes. So all your peers find out that you're that Rockstar status as well.
Yeah, and I just want to say that I think a common characteristic of our rock stars, and especially our rock stars of the month, is that they're stepping up in some sort of leadership type way. So stepping into the role of your leader when your leader's unavailable, hosting your sales meetings, stuff like that. These are people that are really going out of their way to make sure that their team is having a smooth week or a smooth month.
Awesome, great feedback. I just got a text from an area code 719. How's the New Home Connect app coming?
The New Home Connect app is coming along really well. I'm here in the office this week finishing up some details with the team, and we're getting ready to wait for approval for it during vacation or our time off. Yeah, it's coming really, really soon.
So we're I think hoping to have it launched early January, like sometime in January. We already have the beta up and going. Final stages of testing and making sure that the launch is perfect. And I think in January for sure we could expect the full version. Is that right?
The full beta version, yes. It won't have every feature immediately, so it won't have every section, but it will have the core features that you guys love the most about the portal, and we'll be adding more later down the road.
She's being a bit modest too. We've seen it. We've got a sneak peek. It looks awesome. We got the beta email today. Beta just sounds like a cool word to me, but we need to test it out and try and find little bugs and stuff for them. So I feel like I know what I'm doing, sort of technology side. It's gonna be awesome.
Great.
Awesome. Just got another question about model safety, and I think I'm gonna just shoot that over to Taylor Hollow. I know this is a recurring question. We saw a few things being posted on the portal. We absolutely think it's an important issue, and I think this is a great place to talk about it.
Yeah, it is. It's a really hot topic. It's a very important issue. Everyone should have received an email last week or the week before that went to everyone from New Home Star with an updated model home security policy. I think with the winter months and it's getting dark sooner, it's on the top of everyone's mind. Basically, the new policy, the first line basically said it supersedes and trumps any previous existing policy, anything you see on a video or something like that. Safety's first, our people come first. In addition to an updated policy, which I'll talk about some of the highlighted things, but again, it's a PDF in your email. Everyone will be receiving a keychain sized spray bottle mace, as well as a LED flashlight to put on your keys, and a little alarm system too. We want everyone to have it. We ask that you take it and you can use it or not. But again, just in case, it's that kind of peace of mind, or if it's dark at night, no one ever has to use it, but we think that helps a little bit. Inside the policy, it talks about how to be extra safe in your vehicle. Don't take people in your car. Trust, especially not the first time. Use the buddy system. Keep people updated where you are. If you leave the model home, just check in with people. The broad kind of overarching theme of the document, I'd say, is to just simply use common sense. If something doesn't feel right, get out of the situation. Say you have an appointment, leave, call somebody. If it doesn't feel right, just leave the situation. Again, with it being dark in the winter months, try if you can. Try and get out of the model home by the time it's dark. If you park your vehicle, try and find light, park under light or something like that. Perhaps you can send out the document maybe again in this call, but it isn't all over your emails.
Taylor, thanks for that. And this is such an important topic for us, and we're going to continue striving to make this our environment as safe as possible for everyone. And actually, here I got a question here from David Pierce. One more question for you, Taylor. My question: what is Taylor drinking and hiding behind the Merry Christmas sign? Is it a little
water.
holiday cheer?
It's water, I swear. Not
It's
yet.
hours, Chris. And
We're working.
We don't do that.
Thank you, Pierce. I'll call you after this.
Keep the questions coming. You can put them in your chat. You can send me a text. My phone number again is 847-387-0865. Please feel free to ask us any question. We have a New Home Connect question. How does someone get added as a user on New Home Connect? I think this is geared more for some of the newer people that are just joining New Home Star. They're trying to get access to the platform. Like, what is the process? Can you talk about that, Kiana?
So the process usually goes, now this is assuming you're joining a team that's already set up on the portal. Your manager will be like, hey, we're hiring hiring a new person, and I'll be like, great, and HR sets all that up, and then your manager will put you into the system by going into their management section and then just putting in your email, where you are in the career path, who your manager will be in the portal, and that's pretty much all the information that your manager needs. You'll get an email sent to you. Sometimes it may get stuck in your spam folder. And then you just click the link and put all your information. So you can write your own name in there, avoid misspelling people's names, which happened before. And then choose your password and t-shirt size for gifting, all that stuff. That's usually how that process goes.
And I will say it's very efficient. Before, what had to happen is, you had to go through all the steps and then actually wait for approval from us at corporate to get on New Home Connect. And now it's to the point, like you just said, they get shot a link. As soon as you fill out your information, you're on New Home Connect.
Yeah, we do not have to approve users anymore. As long as HR is aware someone's being hired, then we're good to go.
All right. Next question here out of Arizona. What type of gifting do you offer? Like, we get a ton of gifting. What kind of gifting do you send out on a regular basis to agents around the country?
Yeah, so the regular gifting that I send out weekly is going to be birthday gifts and anniversary gifts, as well as rock stars. So the tier system is t-shirts the first time, wine glasses the second time. So those are the three standard things that I send out every week. And then it kind of varies from week to week depending on what's going on in all of your lives. So your directors reach out to me if anything big happens in your life. So for example, if someone on your team has a baby, we'll send a baby gift their way. If someone on your team has a loss in their family, we'll send something their way. If someone's just had an injury or is really sick, we'll send something their way as well. So yeah, that all kind of varies on what's going on around the nation.
Awesome. Just got a text from Nate Amadon. He's a VP out of Florida asking what kind of contest can we look forward to in 2018. So 2018 will be the best year of contests. I absolutely love working on them, and I'm sure the team does too. We have so much fun putting our little bets on which team is going to win. And there's a lot of contests. In fact, we're going to kick it off with the first quarter of 2018 very strong. In January, we're going to have a Tesla contest. We're going to have something called Clash of Titans, and you're going to actually have an opportunity through a training-oriented contest to win a one-year lease to a Tesla Model S, fully upgraded. I mean, this is a beautiful car, top of the line. That's happening in January, so we're not messing around. We're going right into the year with a powerful contest. In February, we're going to have a divisional contest where you're going to be able to win different types of rewards depending on how many percentage points you win. You go over your sales to goal percentage. So we're going to have a modest gift if you hit your goal. We're going to have every iteration, every next tier, it's going to go up, and the last tier is going to be really, really incredible. So that's February. In March, we're going to have our March Madness contest. I know everyone is always fired up about this one. We're going to have 32 teams go head-to-head in weekly eliminations. So it's going to be a sales-to-goal contest, and one champion will be crowned, one team. Teams of about 3 to 4 people, and this one is honestly probably one of the favorite contests that we do. In the summer, we're going to have the Granddaddy contest. Every 2 years, we do one major contest. This one's going to be a 2-month contest in both June and July. More details to come on that, but it's going to be awesome. And in September, we're also going to have another divisional an individual contest leading up to the sales rally. We're going to sprinkle a couple Pella Blitz nights throughout the year, and those are the national contests that we're going to be offering throughout the year. So hopefully that answers your question, Nate.
Hey Chris, how do I win the Tesla? I want the Tesla.
You will find out, so
Yeah.
stay tuned. We're sending out information to all of your directors on the Tesla contest this week. They'll have the information, and then you're gonna have a kickoff meeting in the first week of January, talking about how you can actually get the thrill of riding one of these for a full year.
For what it's worth, the corporate sport office is into the contest as much as like we love following and tracking it. Mike probably doesn't want me to say it, but he has like leaderboards where he shifts people around who he thinks gonna win. More of the same vest as me, so I feel like I can say that. We're into it too. Like we get really excited. So we're well looking forward to it.
I will say I did call the March Madness winner last year.
I will say I got
I got a text
nothing.
from Abaddon. He's just letting everyone know that his team won March Madness in 2017. He wants every other team to know that they have no chance. Just don't even try.
Can I submit a question? Are we going to see the Sports Center news anchors again this year?
I can only
Oh, I was gonna admit.
That I did say you should take your HR guy to Vegas if you won, and they won, and I didn't get an invite.
Oh.
So kind of confusing Nate and Melbourne team,
Yeah.
but it is what it is.
Oh, that's
Huh.
weird. Interesting. Rude. Interesting.
Thank you.
We got another question from Aaron Clark. Can Annalise please go over the tier system for Rockstar gifting? Does everyone get a wine glass on their second nomination?
Yes, so actually, as far as the tier system goes, every week we pick 5 winners for Rockstar. So it all depends on the stories of the week and how many people were nominated, but every week it's 5 total. So that's including shirts and wine glasses. So
There are weeks where there's 20, like
Yeah.
25 stories. It's kind of hard to get it. We do send out a lot of gifts, but it's still hard.
Yeah.
All right, David Pierce, another question. With January quickly approaching, what exciting items are coming up right at the first of the year that we can start getting ready and pumped for? I think this is an open question for anyone to kind of jump in and talk about that. And we got the contest, so that's the Tesla contest is coming up the beginning of January. We got the app that we talked about. We've got new training videos that are going to be sent out. Anything else? Any other changes that we want to talk about?
Rumor has it there's LDP class coming in town for their initial training. I know we have a lot of boot camps and director meetings and quarterly QDTs and all these things that were on that schedule that was sent out by marketing. So there's a lot of stuff.
yeah, new Mensa and LVP class coming in January. We're so excited to have you guys.
Brand new class, LDP 5 and Mensa 5. I think there's 25 people total coming to Chicago, and everyone who made it, who got accepted into both of these programs, congratulations. Our corporate office is definitely pumped to get to see you guys in just a few weeks. So congratulations to all of you that made it. All right.
Skip that one.
Yeah.
that makes me nervous.
All right, we got a Sandy question. How does someone request complimentary collateral offered by Star Marketing? Annalise, or actually, want to talk about the process of how to do that?
How to request collateral.
Yeah.
So if you go into the marketing section, you'll see a
On New
little,
Home Connect.
on New Home Connect, sorry. You'll see a little orange button in the bottom right-hand corner, and it looks like a little menu. If you hover over it, there are 2 options. You can add a new saving bundle, or you can request collateral for your saving bundle. And it's just as easy as that. You click the button, and it asks you what type of collateral you're looking for, and then you fill out the information needed by our marketing team, and it gets sent right over to them, and they'll be in touch with you from there. Though there is a slight freeze on collateral right
Yeah.
now
So
for the holiday.
with the holiday season, we're actually going to be taking a small little pause up to January 3rd. So January 3rd, you can come back and begin requesting your collateral pieces. We're wrapping up the last batch that we got, and we're going to be completing all of those by Friday. So if you want to request collateral, that option is going to be available on New Home Connect on January 3rd.
And we all know when somebody requests a Sandy bundle because we have an open office. I know, Jay, you can't turn around right now, but second someone requests it, people start moving, your name goes up on a board, they start doing their thing, so we we all know it's kind of a neat behind the scenes thing. That's how they'll do it quick and get it done.
And the cool thing, just to point out on the marketing section, you have the search bar. And when I do interviews, I actually go and show people this because it's so cool, especially people that may have worked with other builders or bad marketing departments that delayed their collateral. You can just go on the search bar and click barbecue, and it'll populate with 5 or 6, 7 different ideas that people have done in the past. So the cool thing about marketing is you don't have to reinvent the wheel, although you can, after the freeze.
Right, there are so many different variations of Sammys and different things you can do marketing wise, and we do actually showcase that in our newsletter as well. So I know that was a really popular one. We did the food drive at the Model for November, and a lot of people did request that following afterwards from New Home Connect. So we do our best to, implement those Sammys of the months from the newsletter right back into New Home Connect, so you all can utilize that.
And just one small thing, I just want to remind you all that the more thorough you are with your request, the more detailed you are with your request, the better we can make your Sammy, and the faster we can have it to you. So if you're putting in all your details, make sure you have your work email address, everything, all your contact information, the faster that we can get that to you.
Rick shared an interesting stat with me the other day. He was looking at trends and data and numbers. Turns out, believe it or not, that people who use Sammy the most are actually really, really successful in New Home Star. Might give you a shock.
Who would have thought, right?
We encourage you to use it.
Awesome. Wow, Rick, I think I have a question specifically directed for you.
Oh, good.
What are the benefits of setting up an LLC?
So this is a big one, and a lot of us here at corporate are committed to making sure that you all understand this. So being independent contractors, you're automatically set up with the IRS as a sole proprietorship. There's a lot of benefits, and I won't go through the entire list right now, of setting up an S Corp or an LLC. There are several people throughout the company who have done it. Basically what you do is you incorporate yourself. It takes you probably less than 2 minutes. You have to pay a small fee to your state. It's usually $100 or less. Then you do something like pay yourself a modest salary. Then you're able to write off expenses. You're taxed on a smaller amount, so you're reducing your taxable income. Especially there's a possibility with this new tax law of pass-through income, how that can help you, which we can detail out later. But be on the lookout. I meant to say it for exciting things for 2018. LLC education, top of my list of exciting things. So it'll be coming your way. It's something super easy to set up, helps you prepare for your now in the short term and for your future as well down the road, so that all of your income doesn't just get passed through as taxable income.
One thing to that. In between now and the exciting January where the LLC education is coming out, if you have any questions, email Rick, email me at any time. We can walk you through it. It is relatively simple. And in addition to the tax benefits, at a minimum, you are shielding yourself from some liability too. So it's a good idea to do it for a lot of different reasons. So we'll get that video out.
Yeah.
Right on. We have a question out of Washington. Can you talk about the Glassdoor rating and how we will use that, say for recruitment, marketing, etc.? So Mike, can you tell us a little more about the Glassdoor award and why is it such a big deal for New Home Star?
Yeah, the award that we were given is absolutely huge. And it's huge to our model, and our people come first. Our first core value is to provide excellent careers for our people. So what I will say in regards to recruiting, it doesn't matter what platform you recruit through, or what I should say, what a candidate will apply through. Whether that's our website, Indeed, LinkedIn, Glassdoor, they all funnel through Glassdoor. So when they're doing research on the company, they're going to say New Home Star, type it in, and they're going to see our ratings. So when they see that we are a company that has a 4.9 star out of 5-star rating, they see that folks that may not be with our company still give us good reviews because of the training and the support that we give them. And then they see our career path, and they see our growth and what they can really do in our company. It's absolutely huge. And it's something that if someone is uncomfortable with being a 1099, it's a barrier that's easily overcome by us in regards to just how well we're running right now.
So whether you're trying to refer a friend or just talk about New Home Star and positive light, this is a big deal for New Home Star because this is the highest ranking for any real estate company ever in the 10 years the Glassdoor award has been given out on either the large, medium, and small list. So we're ranked number 2. We're going to be gunning it for it again this upcoming year, and we want to thank everyone for the great reviews that you provided us and have allowed us to attain this award. Now, it's a huge deal, but we understand we're not perfect. We're going to keep pushing, driving new systems, processes, support. There's still a long way for us, but I think this is a step in the right direction. As far as the marketing side, because I know that was part of the question as well, David Rice, our founder, will actually be at IBS talking about the secrets of building a winning culture. So the founder is going to be talking about all the different things that make New Home Star who we are, from the culture that we have, to the incentives that we have, to the team collaboration or technology or platform, everything in between that. And we're going to also focus in on the credibility aspect of the Glassdoor Award to really strengthen that message. We are going to be pushing for big recruitment campaigns in 2018. Our company is just growing so quickly, so fast. We have a shortage of leaders. We have lots of gaps there with these new divisions that we brought on. I think 5 new divisions. Is that right, Taylor, in the last two months? Or is it more like 7?
5's about right.
So the company is growing, and we're definitely gonna work our hardest to bring in high talent to our company front lines. Awesome. All right, what else do we got here? I got Francis. Got a text here. Francis from William Ryan, Home Chicago. What kind of support is available for GEM in our division?
Yeah, so basically GEM stands for Giving Every Moment. It's one of our company's biggest initiatives. For many of you that were here with us during our first Generosity event, we had that in July, and that's when we gave back to all of our communities, all on the same day or within the same week. Everyone gave back to a different organization within their community. But basically what we're here to do is we can really just help you organize it in general. We can make flyers for you, we can make posters for you, pretty much any type of collateral that you need, as well as help you with some ideas. I know for the Generosity event, I actually did coordinate a lot of the volunteer events and sign people up for those events. So really we can kind of completely coordinate it for you if you feel like that's something that you're just not comfortable with. Just reach out to me and I can help you out with that.
So while we're waiting for the last couple questions from you guys, I want to kind of go around the table and just give any advice for anyone, specifically in the position that you do. How can you help the field? What's the best way to reach out to you? Just talk about, Lisa, you want to kind of start out?
Yeah, so like I said, we are all available to you guys whenever you want to reach out to us. Basically, I think the best way to get in contact with us would to be sending us an email. At least for me, send me an email and then we could jump on the phone and figure some stuff out. But yeah, I'm here to help you guys with anything volunteer related, anything Sammy related, any ideas that you guys have. You can bring them directly to any of us, and we all work together to implement them. So we really collaborate here at this office. So anything that you're thinking, you know, you don't have enough resources for or something like that, you do. We're here to help, so whatever you need help with, just reach out.
And even, as Annalisa said, you know, we encourage everyone to reach out to us. Even if you go to a person who, let's say, doesn't have that exact hold on that kind of request that they have, they'll pass it along, so.
Rick, what do you got for us?
So I work a lot with, on the front lines with you guys, My Wallet, so I do a lot of that user interface interaction with you guys. Besides that, one of my, I think, passions is helping to articulate results that are very quantifiable, so that's a fancy way of me saying I like Excel. So if you guys ever need, you know, working on the total cost of ownership tool is one of the things Warren and I did together. If there's ever things like that that you need quantified and to be converted into a piece of collateral to show a prospective buyer or something like that, That's a huge thing I love helping out with. I love going through that process. And same email, if I've ever conversed with you, you probably have my cell phone as well if you want to give me a call or anything.
Aaron, what you got for us?
So, like I said earlier, I am the communications specialist. I do all communication that goes internally to our company, so all of you in the field. I'd say my favorite part, though, of what I do is connecting with everyone through the newsletter and our different pieces, such as the Star Report. I love doing interviews. Through both of those pieces, we're able to really share your stories. So anything that you need to share, if you think somebody should be a rock star of the month, if you have a great gem story that you would really like to showcase, just email me and we can definitely see how we can shoot that out to the rest of the field.
And by the way, the email addresses for every single person at this table, it's the last page of the newsletter. So if you want to have whether phone numbers or emails, anyone at this table has their contact information at the end, the last page of the newsletter that goes out on the first Saturday of every month.
So look out for it in your inbox on January 6th.
So with help that I can provide you guys, whether it's getting someone that has done a lot of different SAMIs and have supported a lot of different agents in the field, also directors with any marketing initiative, many marketing initiatives. If you have any questions, if you just are not getting the type of traffic that you're looking at your community to hit your goals, reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to go over some of the most successful some of the most successful SAMIs that we've seen, whether it's realtor or prospect or referral. There's just so many different options, and I'll be able to customize my recommendations based on the season, based on your budget. So if you have any of those questions, please reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to do a 30-minute, 20-minute, 15-minute call with you guys and talk about the best ways in which we can provide complimentary, there's no cost to this, support to you guys. So any marketing questions in general, they can come my way.
For New Home Connect related things, it's a little more easy. We have everything kind of laid out for you right on New Home Connect. If you see in the bottom left-hand corner of your dashboard on New Home Connect, there's a little Meet the Team page, so you know exactly who it is that you can contact directly. If you have questions, if you have feature ideas, if you have a way that we can improve something that we already have, etc., you can reach out to any of the four of us on New Home Connect. You can find us on LinkedIn, you can chat us, you can get our email addresses, email support@newhomeconnect.com. And we'll get back to you usually within like an hour.
Minutes.
It's not that long.
Nanoseconds.
Yeah, nanoseconds. But yeah, so we're pretty easy to get a hold of, and again, for anything, and even if you don't know who to reach out to, you can email us at support@newhomeconnect.com too, and we'll forward it along to whoever will need that information.
Awesome. Thanks, Kiana.
Cool.
Mike?
For human resources, as a lot of you probably know, we're not the typical human resources department in the fact that if I call you, it's not because I'm going to fire you. People have always told me, like, I've been scared of human resources, but the cool thing about our team here is that we're very down to earth and we truly care about you. So if you ever have a bad day or you see something in your community, in your model home, and it's not a conversation for you and your director, if you have a complaint, or quite honestly, if you just need to vent, we're always here for you. It doesn't always have to be an HR matter where it has to be documented and go through the proper channels. But we will always give you our honest feedback and try to really help you with a problem that you may have experienced. As well as our HR team, we are competitive. And I would say this for our corporate support team as well. We're competitive on New Home Connect. So if you ever want any tips or tricks, you can always try to contact me as well.
Yeah, Mike usually just asks people to like his posts when he posts something, so I don't know how many tips.
Boycott Mike's post.
I've once seen him like his own post when he had 9 likes just to get the 10th one,
You
just to get
don't
the badge.
get the badge for liking your own post.
Oh,
dude.
That's not what Mike told me.
He just didn't know.
Or did I?
Or I changed it because of Mike.
I'm Taylor. I have the least personality here, the least creativity here.
That's not true.
Yeah, great.
Best beard.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
All things legal, come to me. If you don't know who to go to, because there's a lot of overlap, if you start with me, I'm either going to answer on the spot or direct it to the person that's supposed to go to. I'm on New Home Connect all the time. You can reach myself or really any of us there. We're on the portal all the time. And the last thing I just kind of want to say in general is use these folks and all the people that you can't see in this office. Very talented, smart people that exist in this company literally to help you, to help support you in your role. So the more we're going to use, the more growth within the company, the more help we can be.
Right on, right on. Well, I think that wraps it up. I know Fuji actually had one more question. What is after hours with Laskowski?
Haven't heard
It's
of
a very it doesn't exist. That never happened.
First rule.
Or you don't wanna know.
Yeah.
Or is it an HR nightmare?
Right.
I have no idea. I don't know.
We want to thank everyone for joining us today on the All-Star Sales Call. I hope that you found out a little more about our team. We got about 20 people out of corporate support office helping you guys from everything from marketing to HR to operations, technology, and our team is growing every single day. We're more than happy to help with any questions or any projects that you just simply need a little support on. Don't be afraid to reach out to us. We're here, we're standing by. Our job is to help support you guys. That's why we're here, that's why we were hired. So we want to thank everyone and wish everyone a Happy Holidays!
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Yay.
Thank you guys.
Well, I gotta add